Hello everyone. Welcome to another Friday Live here at my YouTube channel. I'm so glad you're here. So for today, I'm going to be continuing my capsule paper crafting challenge, meaning that the supplies that I had to choose from today were very limited. I thought I would use this stencil here, the Layering Heart stencil from Simon Says Stamp, as well as the It's Your Birthday die. And I have this idea for the card. You can see it right here. I'm going to be using the heart stencil and stenciling on some sort of balloon shapes. And then I'm going to draw some strings coming from the bottom so they'll actually look like balloons. And then I'm going to put the die cut greeting right on top. They'll be stacked and in gold. So it's a very simple card today with just a little bit of technique with some masking and stenciling and ink blending, things like that. It should be pretty fun. So let's get going here. So my first note here was, is this card 5x7? Do I need to make it 5x7 as opposed to an A2 card? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of size things up with the products here before I get started. This is what I do when I need to like plan out a card. So on the original card plan, or the rough sketch, I've got 2 rows of hearts. And so they're basically the same, these 2 rows here, but I'm going to slide the stencil over and stagger it when I ink blend the second row. So the sizing of those 2 rows is about right. And then I've got my die cuts for my greeting, and they're going to be kind of like down below about right there. So I need about this much space and then a little bit outside of that so it doesn't look too crowded. So what I do is I have this A2 card here. It's like an older card from years ago. I just keep on hand because I use it to get my camera ready before I film because it's kind of all gray and it's like the perfect amount of gray for that. So I'm just going to come in here and be like, okay, is it, well, for one thing, the 3 hearts, they're going to go all the way to the edge. And so that's going to be a little bit too snug. So I'm like, okay, so could I go this way? Okay, that way would be good, having it landscape. But if I come up here, from this top to bottom, it's a little bit snug. I think I want more space around the balloons. So that tells me I need to go to a 5x7 card. So let me grab a card base here. Here's a 5x7 card base. Okay, so if I do it this way, I could probably do 4 balloons across instead of just 3. Or I could turn it portrait. There we go. I like it portrait. And then if I do it portrait, I could possibly even do like 3 rows of balloons. So if I do that, if I bring it down, so I've got 3 rows of balloons. Yeah, I think that would be really pretty. I think that would look nice. I could maybe even get away with 4, but we'll stick with 3 because I want to have room for the strings to come down and whatnot. I've already pre-cut all of my dies for today because despite the card size, I knew what greeting I'd be using. So I've already die cut those. They're over here waiting to be stacked. And we're going to get going here. My card base here is a 5x7 card base. It's a side folding one that I've already prepared. And I'm going to try to get this sizing just right. So if I do, okay, we're turning it this way. Come on, Christina, do it the right direction. We do it this way. I'm thinking I want the balloons. Let's see here. I could maybe even stagger them a little bit. Or even blend each balloon by itself. Maybe I'll start with 2, go to 3, and then go to 2. So I'm just going to get these kind of centered. And then I have these strips of masking paper. In my capsule paper crafting challenge box, I have sheets of masking paper. And I need to mask off this area, so I just cut them down. And I'll be reusing these throughout. There we go. All right. So now that we have the first row of balloons masked off, I'm going to pick out my ink color. So these are Concord and 9th ink cubes. So I'm going to do kind of rainbow, I think. I've got Honeysuckle. So I've got my ink blending brushes. And I kind of got the rainbow order here. I'm going to take all these caps off. So let's do these in sort of a different rainbow order. We're going to go like that. Oh, that looks fun. All right, so we're starting with Oceanside. And I'm going to get my blender brush going here. Kind of blend in. Now we're going to determine if we want a fourth row. I don't know if we'll need it or not. Okay, let's see here. If I've got my, okay, no, that's the perfect spacing. I love that. Okay, so I have all of my little die cuts that I've already die cut in advance. So I've got the It's Your Birthday die cuts, and I've got 3 white and 1 gold. And then if you can see, I've got the little dots in here too. So I'm going to start stacking these. I'm going to be using my Honeybee precision tip glue as well as the tweezers. I'm going to put dots of glue on 2 of these. Put that one on top, and then that one. And then I'm going to use my fingers to kind of smush these, get them lined up, add some glue to the top of these 2, well, there's 3 layers, so 3 stacked die cuts right on top. And kind of wiggle it around, get it in the right spot. All right, so and now it's nice and thick. I'm going to turn this upside down so I can use my T-square ruler, which is upside down itself. Okay, there we go. And then I'm just going to go directly from the bottom of each heart to the bottom of the card front. Then I'm going to add some like little bow things at the top here so that it reads more like a balloon. I'll get there. In fact, if it were up to me and I had a gray marker, I probably would have done this in gray. All right, just because I like the lighter look of it. So now I'm going to do a couple little just some little strings coming down so it reads like balloons. I'm trying to let them be a little bit whimsical. And then, oh yeah, that'll look lots better. Okay. So now we need to put glue back on the back of this again. Just get that right in there. And this also gives us a spot for where we put the dot on the eye. Come on. Here we go. Lovely. And then we can put a little bit of foam adhesive behind the greeting too. So it can be a little popped up. Actually, you know what? I don't want it popped up because the greeting is already really thick. So I'll just put some glue on the back. All right. And then hopefully all of this can mostly cover up. Oh yeah, it's still going to cover up everything. Okay. Just like that. Love that. So here's the card for today. I hope you guys enjoyed. This card came together so quickly. I think I could make multiples of this card over and over and over again in different color palettes, and I would love every single one of them. So thanks so much for joining me. I will see you guys in another video very soon.